to lecturers and friends. My name is Syed Alif Irfan bin Syed Ahmad Jaafar, and today I will present my FYP proposal, which is on application of ductweights or Limna Perpusila to improve the water quality index and reduce the heavy metal content in water sample from Metropolitan Batu Paklid, which is located at Sentul. My supervisor is Prof. Madya Dr. Hing. Okay, first part of introduction. Water links and maintains all ecosystem on the planet. Water is important to all the ecosystem, especially living things like human, animal, and plant. Okay, water also known as universal solvent, which make them able to dissolve more substance than any other liquid on earth. This is one of the reasons why the water is easily polluted and become water pollution. Phytoremediation is one of the methods used to treat polluted water. Phytoremediation is an inexpensive pollutant cleanup method using plant, based on Manan et al. In 2015. Phytoremediation process also can help to remove dangerous contaminants from the environment, such as heavy metals, pesticides, xenobiotics, organic compounds, and pollutant toxic aromatic, from Hadianto and Chris Wardana, 2012. Ductweed is capable of recovering or extracting nutrients or pollutants and is an excellent candidate for bioremediation, from Gupta and Prakash, 2013. Okay, literature review. From Muzammil, Shahabuddin and Musa, 2018. They state that lakes function as thermal structure, habitats for organisms, and support food chain, and also provide nutrient to the marine life, such as aquatic plant and also aquatic animals. They also state that the characteristic of the lake water in Malaysia still depends on DOE WQI, since there is no national guideline on lake water in Malaysia yet. This is the DOE Water Quality Index parameter and class that I will be referring to during my research. Okay, next, phytoremediation is a plant-based cleanup process of any contaminated environment. It is designed as quite simple and versatile technology to achieve specific remedial group, from Verma and Sutta, 2015. Other than that, Chowdhury and Sharma, 2014, in their first journal also state that phytoremediation technology has proved to be a viable option to purify water contaminated with trace elements, since it is cost-effective and has a positive impact on the environment. If compared to the conventional treatment will cost a higher, which will use a higher cost and have a side effect to the environment. In their second journal, they state that the ideal plant for phytoremediation should possess the ability to tolerate and accumulate high levels of heavy metals in their harvestable parts while producing high biomass, and this is some of the characteristics that have in Limna species. Okay, next, the ductweed-based treatment system, or DBSS, are low cost and doesn't need sophisticated equipment, high energy, or qualified labor input, from Alam et al. In 2016. From Beyond 2019, he states that wastewater treatment systems based on ductweed are also eco-friendly, with reduced the greenhouse gases emission from the lake. Greenhouse gases that emit from the lake is such as carbon dioxide and also methane. Okay, if the water surface is filled with the ductweed, it can reduce the emission of the greenhouse gases from the lake to the atmosphere. Due to the high growth rate and large uptake metal potential of the Limna species, it has been appeared as a potential candidate for design a ductweed-based heavy metal phytoremediation setup, from Verma and Sutta, 2015. Next is my research justification. Obviously, phytoremediation process using duckweed would be more cost-effective and efficient if compared to the conventional treatment. There are two most highlighted advantages of duckweed to use for phytoremediation, which are: first, its tolerance to the pollutant, any type of pollutant, especially heavy metals. Second is, they can uptake a large amount of target pollutants. It can be trace element and or any target pollutants from Alam et al. 2016. So, my research will study the effect of duckweeds on improving WQI and reduce the heavy metal content in water sample from Metropolitan Batu Park Lake. Research question: can phytoremediation process using duckweeds or Lemna propulsilla increase the water quality index and reduce the heavy metal content of water samples? General objective. General objective of my research is to study the WQI and heavy metal contents in water sample from Metropolitan Batu Park Lake before and after using the Lemna propulsilla. There are four specific objectives of my research, which is first, to determine the BOD, COD, ammonical nitrogen, pH, DO, and suspended solid from Metropolitan Batu Park Lake before and after using duckweed. Second, to determine the heavy metal contents before and after using the duckweeds. Third, to compare the 6 parameters of WQI above and heavy metals content from the Metropolitan Batu Park Lake before and after using the duckweeds. And lastly, to determine the WQI from the water sample before and after using the duckweeds. My hypothesis will be phytoremediation process by using duckweeds can increase the water quality index and reduce the concentration of heavy metals. Methodology. First, the research framework, which is the simplest form of my research that will be done. Okay, first we will start with duckweed preparation, and then we go to take water samples, and then after that we will measure I will measure the water quality index parameters and also the concentration of heavy metals before the addition of the duckweed. Then I add the duckweed. Then once again I will measure the WQI parameters and concentration of heavy metals. After the data is recorded, then I will analyze it. Okay, the duckweed preparation. The duckweed will be collected at the mines lake, and then after that I will bring the duckweed back to the lab, and by using the distilled water I will rinse gently to remove any debris that is still stuck on the plant. And then after about 4 times, rinse about 4 times, the duckweed will be kept on a clean filter. Then by using the clean filter, I will remove clean filter paper. I will remove the excessive water from the plant surface. Then after the plant is clean, then the duckweed will be wet. Okay, water sampling. The water sample will be taken at the Metropolitan Batu Park Lake. Then over there will be 4 collecting points of water sampling. Then of each point there will be 3 replicates. And in each replicates of each point will be homogenized before being put in 4 different aquariums according to their collecting point. Okay, this is the WQI parameter. I didn't know why this is happening, but this is the parameter, the test for the WQI parameter, which I will be using. First, the BOD. I will be using the 5-day BOD test. 5-day BOD test. Then for DO, I will be using DO meter. The direct reading, just put the pro odo, and we'll record the data of the value. For COD, I will be using US EPA reactor digestion method. This instrument that will be used is spectrophotometer, and ammonium nitrogen silicate method, and suspended solid photometric method, which is also use the instrument of spectrophotometer. For pH, we'll be using pH meter, which is ultrapen T2, which is a direct reading. Okay, test for heavy metals. Okay, before the addition of the ductweed, we will filter the water sample by using filter paper, and then the filter paper will dry in an oven at 60 degrees Celsius. And after the filter paper is dry, then we will cut the filter paper and stick on the stubs before being analyzed using scanning electron microscope energy dispersive X-ray. Then after that, we will record the heavy metal content, and then we add the ductweed. Then after the addition of the ductweed, once again we will do the same step before we add the ductweed, which is we will filter the water. We will filter the water sample by using filter paper and dry it, and then cut and analyze by using the scanning electron microscope energy dispersive X-ray. After the data is recorded, the data will be analyzed. Okay, data analysis. How I will analyze my data? First, by using descriptive analysis, which is to determination of the 6 WQI parameters, and then after that, for determination of the heavy metal concentration, I also will be using descriptive analysis. And then for comparison between data for WQI and heavy metal concentration before and after the addition of the ductweed, I'll be using t-test, which is paired t-test. Okay, this is my Gantt chart, and this is my references. Okay, that's all, and stay safe. Thank you.